What is up, fam? Hope this message finds you all well in good spirits. Well, today's the day we're going to find out how much I paid, what's my monthly payment for my 2021 Ford Bronco Big Bend. We'll go through the window sticker, the monthly payment, the down payment, all that good stuff. These racers. I need a bigger driveway here, but let's talk about this vehicle, why we got the wheels and the spec we did, and what the plans are. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like the wheels, I don't like the package, but there's a rhyme and reason. You know how we do here of why we got what we got. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about how this car, truck, SUV, we call it SUV, Jeep killer, drive, some of the pros and cons, you know. We'll talk about my experience driving the vehicle, even in comparison to the F-150, and some of the goods and some of the things I don't like, which are very minimal, but you know, what you would expect to spend if you get a Big Bend. There's so many beautiful packages you can get with the Bronco, not just options, but different trim levels. We're not going to talk about any other but the Big Bend today, because that's what we have. But yeah, the more I get to drive this truck, the more I really love it here. One of my favorite things is obviously the screens. Screens are pretty cool, how they greet you. Just get you ready. But here is the window sticker, $42,000. I'll tell you the down payment and the monthly payment at the end of the video, because that's how we get paid on YouTube, is by you guys doing watch time. So I appreciate if you like and subscribe. But this is a 2021 four-door soft top Big Bend Bronco with a 10-speed and 2.3 EcoBoost. So let's get into the video. And before I go any further on today's video, we're going to talk about this. Our Undertaker drag build Mustang giveaway. This is a street strip car. It is whippled. It is supercharged. It is got a satin wrap. All you got to do is go to stangmode.com, grab a hat like this or a shirt like this, and you're entered to win. Thanks to our friends at Lead the Performance. Use code Stangmode. Provide all the mods here. One of my favorite builds. Just it. 3 days left. 7/24 it ends. Just grab some merch. And like I said it before, I say it again. Weirdly enough, this is our lowest entered giveaway, so your chances are really good. But before we get into all the fun stuff with the Bronco, let me get you guys a cold start, piss my neighbors off. I'm ready to go for a drive. All right, I got the key here. Enter to win. Link in the description. Stangmode.com. Cold start time. It's gonna be loud. I'm gonna miss it, but 3 days left. Stangmode.com for your support. Let's go. Bronco time. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a walk around of what we chose here with the Area 51 blue, which I really, guys, I love it. This is one of my favorite colors that I've ever seen. Again, people say it all the time. It's hard for video to do it justice, but this vehicle's color it's so classy. You know, it has a classy look to it. It's also luxurious, but it's also rugged, you know, if that makes sense. This is just a great look. There's some things obviously missing. We don't have the bigger tires. We don't have the side rail. We don't have the hard top. Hard tops are gonna be a little bit harder to get right now currently, but soft tops are easier to get. And you know me, if you follow the channel, I like to modify. So there's some good, big, fun things coming to this Bronco build, and I'm super excited about it. I tell you what, this Bronco, it just grows in you every day that you have a chance to drive it, and the looks and the uniqueness, and it's nice to have something that's not just cookie cutter, that's different, that is nice. You know, I love these handles here. I don't know what they're officially called, so I apologize, Bronco experts, but you know, when I'm driving, this is a long hood, but when I'm driving, I definitely can see where I'm going and out there. This wheel setup is surprisingly smooth. We'll talk about it when we do the first drive, but just walking around the vehicle, it looks so cool. I feel cool driving it. You know, one of the things, I know we are a Mustang channel, but one of the things that we love about the Mustang is that if you feel like you have a certain kind of feeling when you drive the vehicle, you feel something like you're something special, like you get into this persona of the car. Like this is what you feel here with the Bronco. Ford really, I mean, they nailed it. You know, people that have seen it in person, friends of mine that have checked it out, it's like, you know, Ford did a great job. One of the things I love as we open up the interior, I just love these screens. Like that, let me zoom in a little bit here. That's just cool. Like, it just gets you in the mood, like you're in something special. Like, I love it. These little touches here, like the American flag, the bucking Bronco. It's really nice. I tell you what, my daughter got on this and she was like, I love it. And even just having the top up halfway is fun too. All you gotta do, pop these bad boys down. And there you go. You're converted. You know, you can take this all off, but this is like the quick and easy way to just kind of drive around. It's just no fuss, no muss. I've driven it. It's fine. But yeah, let's get in and take a drive. Okay, getting in like we talked about before. Big fan of all of this goodness here. This does have heated seats, which I like. Remote start. It doesn't have the big screen that you get, but let's start her up. Surprisingly, I'm getting 20 miles to the gallon already, so that's pretty cool. I mean, this definitely is an experience. Like, well, let's talk about what I don't like, right? What I don't like is there's a little bit of wind noise at about, I'd say 75 and up, but it's something you kind of get used to very quickly. It's not crazy, but what I recommend is, you know, as you you do get used to it, just turn the music up a little bit, you'll be fine. This is not really like a top speed cruiser, but what I will say is that surprisingly, what I'm surprised, of course, this is more of a base wheel tire setup, not much tire noise. Also, not a lot of body shake and rumble. You know, with a convertible that I have, you know, you go through the train tracks, you can feel that whole shudder through the chassis. Don't feel that here, which is pretty exciting. Also, what I'm pleasantly surprised at is, obviously it's an off-road vehicle, but man, the on-road smoothness and turning radius is better than my Mustang. And it feels like you're in something special. Like I said, when I was doing the walk around, like it feels relaxing. Like there's something that's therapeutic to the way they did, whoever designed this interior, you know, they did a really great job. This is a 2.3 liter Eco Beast. That's also in the Mustang. It's plenty of power for around town. Like obviously it's not the 2.7, but you know, 300 horsepower is pretty good to me, and it gets you where you need to be pretty quickly. And you know, I think you can still hear me pretty good. I'm going about 50 miles an hour now. The roof is up, open, windows are up, but not bad. Like not bad at all. You can still have a conversation with people. Car is smooth. There's no real shudders to the chassis. And what I love about this, and we talk about the price, you know, this is a $42,000 vehicle. Now, I'm not saying that's not a lot of money, but considering what you get, that's pretty good. And I'm pretty excited about it. And of course, there's so much customization you can get even through Ford. But yeah, my cons would probably be there's a little bit of wind noise at about 70, and it has to be expected. The getting in and out is not as easy, obviously, as an F-150 or traditional SUV, because it's more like you kind of get adjusted. But once you're in the seat and in the vehicle, you feel very relaxed. Like I feel very comfortable. Seats are surprisingly well bolstered. You know, have the heated seat on. Now, what's cool about this is my first time having a cloth seat with heated seats, and let me tell you, I love cloth seats, heated seats. They feel like a blanket. You know, usually I'm used to the leather, but with the difference is with the leather, you know, it takes a little bit longer and it goes away a little bit faster, the feeling of the heat. But with these cloth heated seats, yeah, I'm a fan. We'll do some fun stuff with this. I got a Jeep behind me actually, which is funny. We're gonna do some fun stuff with this. We are going to take this just for fun to the drag strip. I also have some video requests. We don't know, we're gonna take it off-road. We are gonna jump the vehicle. I don't know if we'll jump it like street speed over the 500 yet, but we wanna jump it and see what it does, take it off-road. Of course, this is not, I repeat, this is not the Sasquatch package. But you know, want to give people the impressions, because people will buy this setup, and it seems to be what I told the dealer was, because you know, as far as YouTube is concerned, being a YouTuber, it's important to have the vehicle as fast as possible. I said, listen, get me the spec that's going to guarantee no delay. So he said soft top, and you know, we like to modify, so this is the spec we can get you the soonest, according to what the computer said was available. So this is why we have this spec. Let me shut up. Let's get to a nice area we can have the car set up, posted up, and let's talk about what we paid. And I'd be remiss if I don't talk about the cool GOAT modes they have. These GOAT modes kind of switch the whole vehicle's driving dynamics. You have, all you gotta do is turn this knob, and then you see it exactly in the screen here. You'll see how easy that is, where you just turn the knob, you go to normal, you go to eco, and my favorite, sport. And then I love the changes in the screen. And then there's other options too, like you can go to, let's see, slippery. You get this 4x4 goes into you can feel the 4x4 switch on demand. But again, we're gonna explore those when we do the off-road review. But let me park up and let's post up and let's get a little review here. All right, so we are here in front of the movie theater, invest in AMC. It's not AMC, but AMC apes. But anyways, let's talk about it. I'll tell you right now, this is financed, and it was $42,000 on the sticker. I'll go through, this is New Jersey, so I'll go through the sales tax, the down payment, the document fee, and the monthly payment in a second. But first, let's go and look at the window sticker here, guys. So the window sticker here, I'll get this nicely laminated. This is the Area 51 we talked about. This is the package we got. These are all the standard stuff you get with on the Big Bend, which is, you know, I think a lot. I love the 8-inch LCD screen, not the 12-inch, but this is what we got here. I had to get the mid package, which gets you the dual zone climate control, which is a must, the heated seats, power outlet, and we also got the towing capability, auxiliary switches, and the locking diff. So I think that's a pretty cool setup. This is like a setup that, this is all custom. This is what I custom ordered from Sheridan Ford. Check out my link in the description of what I wanted. That was the spec I wanted of what was available without delay. And this is what it is. So I think that's a great price for what you get for that setup. And let me tell you what the monthly payment is while you click this video. Let me pull out the financing contract. Yep, look at that. Sorry to hear, I don't want to show you too much personal information, but let me go through what you would expect. Now you can lease, I don't know if you can lease these yet, but this is just if you finance 60 month, what we're looking at here. So, price of the vehicle, $42,000. They charged me like $400, but I didn't even know about this, but for the nitrogen locks pinstripe, don't know what that is, but should look at that. But then what we got here, we have sales tax, New Jersey 7%, that's $2,088.12.31, and administration fee. These fees do get annoying, between nitrogen for $400 and the administration fee and document fee. So we're spending about almost $2,000 in like document fees, but it is what it is. We put down $5,000, and our out the door price is $41,318 and 20. Is that 26 or 28 cents? So after taxes and fees, even though we put $5,000 down, we're close to that $42,000 mark. We're at $41,000 financed over 60 months, and that is through Ford Motor Credit. And we're looking at a payment of $755 a month for 60 months. We could have chose 72 months. It would have been like in the 600 range, but that's what it would cost to finance through Ford Motor Credit. This is my experience. Of course, every state's different. Each document fee is different. Each discount is different. Each person's credit is different. But I'm telling you what I got. My credit's in the like mid to low sevens. Not bad, not the greatest, but it's pretty good. And you're probably wondering, I got so many cars. Well, the cars are for the channel. We give away some of them, we keep some of them. So that's how that works. That's why I have cars. Cars are like, it's how I make my ends meet, because the cars are also like, you know, inventory. They're part of the business. But I hope that answers anybody's question. I will repeat, you have questions, comment below. $755 for 60 months on a Big Bend at $42,000 for the 2021 Ford Bronco, or if you go 72 months, you're at $600 range. Leases I can't speak about because they always change up to your dealer, but there you go, guys. Hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe. Please give me some video suggestions of what you want to see with this vehicle. I'm excited to present it to you, share it with you, and have some fun. And as always, like and subscribe, because you know it never ends. Peace.